Hello, I got a new microphone I'm testing out, so hopefully this works. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. I just got it today, so hopefully it works better than my other microphone did. But I wanted to do a bit of a different video today, because I know a lot of people, are stressed about this coronavirus that's going on and kind of got the world in an uproar because basically, everything's shutting down. All the sporting events got canceled. All the, they don't want people to get in larger groups, more than 50 people at places. And all the fast food places have basically closed their inside, the part where people can go inside and get food now. It's only the drive-through. So they're taking extra precautions and steps to try to keep people safe. And I just wanted to do a bit of a different video. I know I also have a ministry channel. I don't know if y'all know that or not. If you know that I got one or not, but I do. I have a ministry YouTube channel also besides this one that I also minister to people on and try to help them, keep them up to date, and what's going on and what God is doing in this world these days and in people's lives. And I'll put the link to that in the description of this video, just in case any of you are interested or don't know about it yet. But I just wanted to do this video to, I know people are probably more than updated on that, because that's all you hear. And it can stress people out at times. It can get you kind of get us to lose focus. Get us to lose our focus on God and get our focus on the wrong things. And I know a lot of people, they kind of, everybody does that from time to time. I think we all do, not just certain people, but I know we all get caught up in that mess sometimes. And sometimes you just got to take a break from it. You got to turn the TV off, turn the radio off, and just turn it off. And just kind of take a break from it. Not that you want to be ignoring it or anything, but you want to keep up to date. But at the same time, you don't want it to cause you to lose sight of what's going on. Lose sight of God and what He's doing, and lose sight of what He's doing in your life and what He wants to do in your life. But that's what the enemy's plan is, though. It's a bunch of chaos and stuff that's going on, and a lot of people are just getting in an uproar about it and just getting all upset, and they just don't know where to turn. They're kind of overdoing it. I understand taking precautions. I'm not saying that. I'm saying take precautions to keep yourself and your family safe. I'm not saying don't do that, because we all need to do that. We all need to go by the guidelines and what they say, to do to keep yourself safe. But you don't want to, get to the point where you allow it to cause you to get in panic mode like the rest of the world is, and kind of overdo things sometimes. And I know it's challenging not to do that sometimes because of the way things are going in this world these days. People gotta stay home and kind of be in a controlled environment where you're not around a lot of people, and it's not our norm. So it's kind of throwing a lot of people through a loop, because it's not their normal thing. It's not what they're used to. They're not used to doing that. They're used to going out and about and doing their things and doing what they want to do. But with this coronavirus, we can't do that. We gotta kind of stay more confined to our homes and kind of keep ourselves, I don't want to say isolated, but just keep ourselves away from being around big crowds of people because of this. And they got a lot of Florida on kind of like a lockdown type of thing, where they're trying to keep people from being around large groups of people, and keep them in a controlled environment. Let them not go out as much and stay home more and do things at home. But it's I know it's not in people's norm that they're used to. Like I said, it's not what we're used to doing. We're not used to doing stuff like that. We're just going about our business. But this has kind of changed people's lifestyles. Got them to doing things that they're not used to. And a lot of people in the stores are going crazy. I've seen so many people just doing so many crazy things. I'm like, my God. I'm like, these people are just taking it overboard. They're going in there wearing gloves and masks and, buying all this stuff and getting 2 and 3 shopping carts full of food and supplies and stuff. And I'm not saying don't stock up on stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying don't overdo it. Don't go overboard with it to the point where you're in panic mode, like the rest of the people are. We got to kind of, do what we have to do to be safe at the same time, but not, take it to the point where it's extreme, where you get too, caught up in what's going on and you lose sight of God and lose sight of your faith. Don't let your faith in Him go, just because the rest of the world does that. And they don't know better. They don't know God. They don't know better. They don't, and it's sad, but they, a lot of them don't know. And that's, of course, what the enemy plays on. The enemy plays on that kind of thing. And that's what he's using this as a weapon, to get people off, get them to lose sight of God and lose sight of what He's doing and kind of, get on the wrong path. But, I say just reverse it, just like the Bible says, what the enemy means for harm, God turns for our good. Well, we can do the same thing with our situations and circumstances that we're in. Instead of allowing the enemy to get us in panic mode, we can reverse it and use this time that we have to sit in our homes and do things a little differently than we're used to. Use it to read your Bible. Use it to praise God and to worship Him and to just get your focus on Him and get your gaze set on Him and, reverse it. That's what the enemy hates. If anything he hates seeing God's people praising Him and like I've heard so many people say, so many ministers say before, that, and it's true. The enemy don't know what to do with people like that. If we reverse it and we start praising God and worshiping Him and doing, getting our focus on Him and not what's going on, He won't know what to do with you. I mean, it confuses Him. Instead of Him confusing us, we confuse Him, because He's like, wait a minute, all this chaos and stuff is going on and they're not getting moved by it. They're just praising God. There's something wrong there. And, it can put confusion on Him, which is good. Let us confuse Him instead of Him confusing us. Get our focus a little different. I know it's kind of hard, like I said, with all this stuff going on, but I just wanted to do a little bit of a different video today to kind of shed a little bit of light on it and kind of help people to not lose sight. Don't lose sight of God. Don't lose sight of what He's doing. Don't lose sight of Him, and keep your gaze upon Him. Keep your eyes set on God. Don't keep it on so much on what's going on in this world. And like I said, a lot of times we gotta take a break. You gotta turn things off. We gotta turn the TV off and turn the radio off and just turn it off. Just kind of take a break from it for a while, because I know it can get to you. I know I had to do that a lot. When I hear it so much, I'm like, okay, everything has to get turned off. I'm just gonna turn this off and listen to some praise music and just kind of get my focus set more on God instead of on this craziness and chaos what's going on. But anyway, I just thought I'd bring you this little video. I know it's different than what you're used to me doing, but I just wanted to do this little video to kind of help people to, not lose sight of God. Don't lose sight of what He's doing, and don't allow it to get you in panic mode like the rest of the world is, because they're in panic mode. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I've been in a few stores. I try not to go out too much, but when I do have to go out and get something, it is just absolutely crazy. I mean, the shelves in the stores are bare back practically. You can hardly find anything. It is just, it is crazy, but God is good. I was able to get all the supplies I need and everything that I needed, so I'm thankful for that. I was able to get all the stuff that I needed, so I can just hunker down in my home for a while and just, wait till this passes over, because, we'll get through this. We'll get through this. We've gotten through everything else. We've gotten through all the other chaotic things that have been on in this world all these years, and we'll get through this too. We just have to change our lifestyles a little bit and just make some changes and stuff for a while, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. We get through everything else. We'll get through this, because we're a strong nation. We're one strong nation. We're the strongest nation to me, that's in the world. We're the strongest nation, because we come together. We join together. We help each other. We do the things that we can do. And, we keep each other lifted up in prayer and just encourage each other from time to time when we need it. And we'll get through it. We always do, and we always will. We just got to look at the bright side. Don't look so much at the negative. Which is hard to do when you're watching the news all the time. That's why I said you got to take a break sometimes. But anyway, I just thought I'd do this little video to test out my microphone and to bring y'all some encouragement at the same time. So hopefully everything works out fine and the microphone's working good. Praise the Lord. I'm glad I was able to get one finally. I was kind of wondering if I'd be able to get one or not, because I had a hard time finding one that was compatible with my phone, but I finally found another one, which I'm glad. But anyway, I will put the link to my ministry channel in this description box of this video in case anybody's interested in checking my other channel out and getting some encouragement and, you know, learning about God and about the things that he's doing and stuff that's going on. So I'll put that link, and I'll also put the link to my GoFundMe account in case anybody wants to help me with the art supplies and all that stuff. I'll put that in there, and then also my email in case anybody has any questions or, you know, anything they want to email me about, you know, prayer requests or whatever. I can do that. I do that on my other channel also, so I'll just throw that in there too as well. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.